Well, hello everybody, it's Jim and welcome back to Jim's Mix. Sorry it's been kind of a crazy spring and early summer here in Wyoming and just been really busy, so I haven't put a video out in a little bit. But today we have something a little bit special and this is going to be part one, regretfully, of the brand new CVA Cascade VH or Varmint Hunter. Just picked this guy up today. This is a dedicated varmint rifle from them. We're going to unbox it and get our first impressions. They did open it at the gun shop and inspect that everything was in place. So we'll take some first looks. After we take some first looks, we'll set it up here on the desk and we will look at some specs about it and get a little bit more depth and overview of it. I have to apologize already. My best friend Scout is in the room, so he may make a cameo or make sounds. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. And by the way, these retail all over the place, from about $650 up to over $1,000 just the rifle. But your mileage may vary, so shop around, I guess. So here we go. One of the first things over here in the corner that has come out of its little baggie is the magazine. From the looks of this magazine, I haven't looked into it. I wasn't able to find any information on a extra magazine availability from CVA, and this is a 10 round. It's a Bakelite or a plastic magazine, composite magazine. So it's kind of nice to have a 10 rounder on a varmint rifle. You got a little paperwork going on here. We got the bolt here. And by the way, the CVA Cascade is made by CVA. It is made in Bergara, Spain. It is made at the Bergara plant. But they've kind of got the two CVA and Bergara separated, so to speak. So what you get with a CVA rifle, typically you will get a Bergara barrel, which are good quality, but you will get the design and the manufacturing of the actions from them. This is not a Remington 700 footprint action. Please know that going in. It has got a 3-lug bolt. It does supposed to have a 70-degree bolt handle. So let's get him out of the box and have a look. Still got the new stickers and foam all over it. Okay. It's a little hefty. It feels like about 8 pounds, 9 pounds or so. But it looks really good from here. Let's see if we can slide the bolt in and see what that looks like. Feels like initially not cleaned, oiled, lubed, or anything else. This is just the way I just picked it up. Okay, it is a 70-degree throw bolt handle. It's got sort of a target style or tactical style bolt knob on it. Safety is typical. Forward to fire, back for safe. Which either I don't know how to do it or it isn't working. So there's a little bit of a problem right there. First impressions right now, not so good. So let's try and see if there's a safety feature. Nope, it does not operate. Well, first impressions is that's not good. Bolt does remove very easily in the Bergara style. Push this pin in and you're able to remove the bolt and would be able to operate it then. Everything works good. It is a 22-inch barrel. It is a 1 and 12 twist. It's not a bull barrel, but it is a heavy sporter barrel. It is threaded. We'll get the size on that in a minute. But again, it's a 1 in 12. This one's in 22 to 50. So The stock feels really good. This is their, I can't remember the camo they called it, Realtree Hillside Camouflage. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel, it feels really good, to be honest. What I like is double sling, swivel studs, but also this forearm is flat, so that if you want to put a bipod or tripod or whatever here, run your sling, you can. You can remove this spacer on the back. It's a 1-inch spacer and shorten the length of pull, but they do not include spacers to lengthen it past the standard 1. Then you have a bolt to turn here, big heavy bolt that allows you to adjust the comb height, and you just snug it back down. I like the fact that that's large enough to get a hold of even with gloves or cold hands, and then to be able to lower this to transport it, so you slide it in gun scabbards and things like that. You're not hooking and pulling on it. So initial impressions, other than the safety not working, is pretty good. It's the action feels pretty good and smooth. Of course, it's dry and hasn't been. Now the safety works. Maybe it just needed me to be rough with it, work the trigger a time or two. So now we've got that working. And I hear a little zip, and I don't know if she'll be able to pick that up on the camera. But the action feels good, solid, smooth. Yeah, that safety is working, so we'll erase that. So let's put this thing up here on the table, and let's talk about some specs on it. This is, like I said, this is just a first impression video of the rifle. This one is brand new from them for 2024. This was at SHOT Show, and my friend here in Wyoming was able to get this thing in. And again, this is the CVA Cascade VH or Varminter 10-round magazine, adjustable comb, 22-inch barrel, Cerakote action and barrel. It is in a smoked bronze Cerakote, and it looks really good. As we look at that, the muzzle is threaded 5/8 24. 5/8 24. This is a 4140 carbon steel barrel, and that is graciously threaded. It has a recessed crown. I won't call it a target crown, but it is a recessed crown, more of a hunter's crown, which I actually prefer. It is lightly fluted. This is not deeply fluted. It is, but it looks good, and it seems to be going to help with a little bit of weight. The website said that this weighs about 8.9 ounces, just like you see it here on the desk. Now, you've got also 4140 carbon steel. Let's just go down the list. 22-250 10-round magazine, detachable magazine. Again, 22-inch 1 and 12 twist, 5/8 24 threaded muzzle, and the thread protector is included. This has a one-piece 20 MOA Piccaninny rail. Just so you'll know, it is elevated. You know, it's a Varminter, so we want to stretch it out. The synthetic stock is supposed to be a new kind of stock for them. When I get to part 2, which will be a teardown and everything, I'll review it after we maybe take it to the range with you. And again, this is 1-inch removable, but it isn't anything that you can extend it past what it is, which is just a stock 13 3/4 pull. Smoked bronze, that's about what I can tell you about it. Trigger is externally adjustable. Fit and finish, just the initial impressions and overview. It looks pretty good. I'm going to be dressing it up with a Burris full field E1, 6.5 to 20 by 50, which the scope is probably going to look as big as the gun. And this also will get a review at some point. This will be living on here. We'll see if I've got the right rings to put this on, and we'll get this out on the range, get some shots to it, get it cleaned up. I'll let you know how all of that goes. And like I said, I'll give you a little more information in part 2, maybe a little range time with it. If the wind here in Wyoming will behave. We've had 40 to 55 miles an hour wind today. It's a little hard to test the accuracy of a rifle in that kind of wind. So again, this is the CVA Cascade Dedicated Varmint Hunter. Initial impressions and overview, and that's about all I can say about it right now. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I do like this camo, to be honest. We live in a high desert, so it's probably not the best camo for the high desert, but anything that breaks up that stock line is to your advantage. Again, fit and finish so far looks good. Everything looks good, made in Spain, and you know, it's imported and shipped here and then sold through an importer. Everything looks good. Well, thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, leave questions and comments. I try to read them all and get back with you as quick as I can. So thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Jim in Wyoming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you, and have a great rest of wherever, whatever you're at.